Mr. Loy, your friendly D&D teacher. This is yet another sample video to build your confidence in presenting a short 2-minute video on your summary of learning of gears, for example, on the larger topic of mechanisms. So I'd like to introduce to you what we call the bevel gears. Bevel gears are special gears which the teeth is actually sloped at 45 degrees. So for example, this is my y-axis bevel gear. I have another x-axis bevel gear here. So it changes the axis of rotation. So it doesn't have to happen on the same plane surface. So very useful in terms of gearboxes, alright, and of course fruit mixers. Now another type of gears system is actually the worm gear and the worm wheel. So the worm gear is something that's cylindrical with a spiral track that goes around it. So the worm gear is always the driver. I repeat, the worm gear is always the driver, and the number of teeth on the worm gear is 1. Okay. Now the other one is actually the worm wheel, which is actually a spur gear. So for example, the driven worm wheel is has a teeth of, let's say, 50. The worm gear number of teeth is always 1. So the gear ratio is 50:1 or 50/1, right? So it always significantly increases the turning force, but it moves at an incredibly slow speed. The whole point is to move a very heavy load. Okay, so in such places we can use is actually in gears, motors, and so on. So the third one I want to introduce to you is actually the rack and pinion. So again here, the pinion is actually your spur gear, and the rack will move linearly left or right. So for example, I have the pinion that rotates in a clockwise manner, so the rack will move to your left. Okay, anti-clockwise, the rack will move to your right. So very common in steering wheel as well as CD-ROMs, DVD-ROMs, alright, even your tripod stand. I want to go back to the worm gear and worm wheel, which you know sometimes you have this mechanical thing that you turn the blinds, alright, the blinds on the windows, so you actually rotate the very long plastic rod, right? So that's your worm gear, and then the worm wheel will either lever the blinds, alright, to close or open.